Welcome to Driving with John. I know you can't really see me because my voice is over top of the road, but I'm driving at night, so I can't really get footage of me talking tonight. So I thought I'd just shoot it while I was driving. So, welcome to Driving with John. And I just want to thank everybody that's recently subscribed and ask everybody, keep pushing. I only need, I think, 6 or 7 more to get my goal, at least when I made this video. So I appreciate all of that. Again, I'm sorry if I'm talking kind of broken and not having a lot of emotion. I am driving, so as you can probably hear in the background, you can probably hear the truck. But I was going to make a really entertaining video today, and I guess that'll be a different day because I thought of a great idea that I thought you guys would love. But what I am going to talk about is I want to get real for a minute, and I don't want to cause panic or make people be scared. I don't think it's ever going to come to this, but I do want to talk about it because I think people need to mentally prepare for things. We live in a world where we're very spoiled and everything is handed to us on a silver platter. And we don't even think about how hamburger comes from cows and milk comes from cows and bacon comes from pigs and eggs come from chickens. I mean, honestly, most people don't think of that because most people don't live in a world where they see that happen. Well, basically what I'm going to say is what's going on in our world right now should be a wake-up call. I don't believe it's going to come to the point where we have to grow our own food. But let's say worst case scenario, that's what happens. Let's say trucking is shut down, therefore the supply chain stops, grocery stores are empty. So what can you do to prepare for such a situation? Well, it's springtime. Depending on where you live and what your growing season is, you might be able to get a garden ready and by, if it's a fast growing plant, and a couple of weeks have something to eat. Or, depending on what you're planting. But I live in Florida, so we can plant now. So we're planting tomatoes and peppers and, all the normal things that you would grow in the garden. Not because of this virus, we were going to do it anyway, and we had already started doing that anyway. But I might up the production a little bit because, who knows, if they do shut down trucking, I don't want my family not having food to eat. I'm capable, more than capable, of going out and fishing and hunting. I have ample knowledge on how to do those things. I've done those in the past, and I can do those in the future. So I'm just warning everybody, if that does happen, you need to mentally prepare. If you're not ready to grow a garden, if you're not ready to go hunting and fishing, you might want to find somebody in your family that's willing to, in the case of an emergency, take you under their wing. To prepare for those types of things. I'm not saying run to their house now and start hunting and fishing and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that. Don't panic. I don't think it'll come to this. But it's good to be mentally prepared. So, are you mentally prepared? Do you have a plan in place in case it does go very, very badly? Again, not trying to scare anybody. Don't have a panic attack. Don't get all upset. I know lots of people. I have one of my children that is afraid of a lot of things, and it's okay to have some fear as long as it's not crippling fear. So, thinking ahead, you need to think about who you would ask if you're not capable of doing those things yourself. And then give them a phone call and say, hey, in case things ever really do go really, really bad, can I go live with you? Because I know that you're capable of doing all these things, and I trust you with my life. That's basically what you're saying, so you might as well just come out and say it. So, I know this is going to be a stressful conversation, and I know people don't want to hear doom and gloom, and I'm not trying to spread doom and gloom. I'll repeat one more time. I really don't believe it's going to come to that. I'm just saying it couldn't hurt to prepare in case it did. Not all of us live on acres and acres of land. Not all of us have animals. Not all of us have gardens. Not all of us have guns or fishing poles or tackle. So if you don't have those things, you have to think about what you're going to do to prepare. How are you going to prepare your family to survive if it did get that bad? One last time, I don't think it's going to get that bad. I'm still driving a truck, and so are, millions of other guys and gals to bring food and all the things that you need to your stores. So as long as we're out here driving, you don't really got to worry about it. But I'm just saying, if it ever does, what are you going to do? You got to think about all the different options. So I'm just telling you, I don't live in a really rural area. I live in like suburbia. So for me and my family, I have a canal right by my house, and I can hunt small game like crazy, and possibly even deer and stuff. So I'm just saying, and wild boar, since I live in Florida, that is a thing down here. So I'm not really worried about my family. I know I can take care of them. I know we're capable of doing these things for ourselves. So if you're not, if you're not in that situation, if your life is at a point in your life where you can't do those things, you need to find people that can, and make sure that you have it set up ahead of time. Not, trying to scare anybody, but it's always good to be prepared. Now, best case scenario, we keep supplying the food chain to the stores, and there's still food coming in. Not a lot. Here's the other problem that I have with what's going on in the world today. The supply chain is slow right now. We're trying to get the food to the stores. As soon as it gets there, everybody buys it out. May I ask everybody, if you're already prepared, if you already have food for the next month or 2 months, can you leave some food for people that might not have that kind of food? Because there are people out there that didn't prepare for this, that don't have the money to go out and buy a whole bunch of food. So you need to think about your fellow human beings at this point, and leave some food on the shelves for them. Leave some toilet paper on the shelves for them. And if you do have extra food or extra toilet paper, and you know of somebody nearby, a senior citizen, let's say, that's not going to go out of their house, give them a call. Ask them if they need anything. If you don't have their phone number, go knock on their door. Back away about 10 feet and ask them if they need anything. And if they say yes, ask them what they need. Leave it on their doorstep, and when you're gone, they can Lysol it down and put it in their house, and then they'll have some too. Okay? Because in all of this madness, I know everybody's rushing to the store and they're stocking up on food and they're stocking up on toilet paper, which I don't understand, but whatever. Whatever you find is vital that you're stocked up on. Let's not forget about the humanity. Let's not forget about the senior citizens that live next to us. Maybe they don't have family that's taking care of them. You need to go find out. I'm actually heading home right now, and I'm going to ask my neighbor, which I know is a senior citizen, and I don't know if she has family nearby, so I'm going to do exactly what I just said. And I'm not saying that to pump myself up, I'm saying that as an example, because, guys, we need to look out for each other. I understand the government is going to be sending everybody a check, and I know everybody's anticipating that, but don't depend on that to take care of people, okay? The senior citizens are locking themselves in their house and they're not coming out, and I don't blame them. I would do the same thing, but they're going to need stuff. Help them get stuff. America is a great country, and we've always, over the history of our country, when things got bad, we always band together and help each other out. Guess what? This is that time. It's not horrible right now. We're still all living. But it's time to band together and help each other out. Help your neighbor out. Help the person up the street out. If you know of somebody in your neighborhood or on your street that lives by themselves, whether they're senior citizen or not, you know, see if they need anything. So, alright, that's my rant for tonight. Again, I'm driving and it's dark, so I didn't bother putting the film of me talking on. You're watching road footage as I'm talking. So, alright, y'all have a good night. Don't forget that red button down there that says subscribe. Click on it, ring the bell. On the other side, hit that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up. Alright, y'all have a good rest of your night. Enjoy your family. To all my fellow trucker brothers out there, keep those tires turning. Keep making money. Let's feed these people. And God bless the USA. Good night, everybody.